Hello everyone, this is Fenrir. Welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble.
And I'm Zonagos, resuming where we left off is the Kremward Forest.
World 2. First stage of the world, barrel shield bust up. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Our first of the tree levels, this one's actually very painful for the first of any design.
Yeah.
The gimmick of the stage is unfortunately monkeys that throw nuts. They are throwing their nuts at us.
Yes, they are, and that's very creepy. Yet they're doing it.
And how are rats in a tree? I mean,
Oh,
oh, see?
okay, you're gonna be doing that a lot because you can't see those monkeys until you actually get on that part of the screen. And they could probably throw them on their nuts.
So,
I can't
I'm
say that
the one who recognized the game mostly, like, as good as Sonic Ghost is at this game, because he is as good as I am. He hasn't played it in as a long a time as he can probably remember, so I'm going to be the one remembering locations of enemies and whatnot, because I have just recently did a practice run of this.
Yeah, the reason why I'm so good with the controls on this one is just because I just got finished playing Donkey Kong Country over the summer, and then Donkey Kong Country 2 a couple months ago. So I'm refreshed with the controls just fine.
So at least we won't have to worry about controls as far as that one's concerned.
Yeah, and that's why I'm alright with the enemies and such, because actually I'm kind of remembering some of the stuff on my childhood just playing this. So that helps.
Yeah. And thankfully, Quick Drop allows me to not get hit by monkeys.
Yes.
And hopefully this time they don't nick my foot with a nut.
Yes. Because nobody likes roasted
in the
nuts.
ass. Come on now. We got this. It's right frickin' there.
At least don't have to get me this time.
Yeah. Down!
Too far.
Just slightly.
Slightly.
I bet it's better than getting hit by one of those little dickheads.
Oh, God, yeah.
Now, see, the difficulty curve is already noticeably increased from the other games. They kind of take it easy on you for the first two worlds and then just kind of let you coast through the others. But
yeah. I mean, so far, yes, this does look harder, but this isn't when they up the difficulty a lot. They just kind of up it a little.
And now the shields are actually moving, so that's going to be fun for both of us.
Yeah, even more trickier timing.
Oh,
Stupid
boy.
rat.
Oh, God.
Yep, careful. That's why I think I died last time we were on the stage.
Yeah, we had a little bit of fun with this yesterday.
Yeah, playing it out a little bit just to practice.
Oh,
It was enjoyable. Yep, you gotta get me up there. There's
land on
DK
my side a little bit.
Oh, geez, same here.
Yay, win.
I just don't want to miss those.
Yeah. Finding those can be really hard in some stages, but they're kind of in a very noticeable place due to the nature of the DK coins. They can't be in a place you can't achieve them, whereas they could just be floating in the middle of dead space in the second game.
Yeah.
I don't know which method I like better. I mean, again, if you screw up in later stages trying to get these things, it can further damage your chances at actually winning. Now, Lester, what you need to do for this one is jump as far to the right as you can and hover.
You didn't even move on my screen.
What's
I'll
up?
show you what the heck you just did. You didn't even move past the G. You fell, and then that's it.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta take care of the monkeys. I don't know what the heck just happened there.
Well, this is weird. Are you in control right now?
Yeah. Luckily, I'm going back for some of the stuff you were missing because of that. Now I'm at that point you told me to float. Oh, jeez, I fell. Luckily, I can just go back to that.
Well, this is funky. Maybe it's the fact that we're using a different connection?
I don't know. It could be. Well, we made it to the bonus anyways.
Yay.
Can you at least see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, good. And at least now that's fixed.
Bonus
Oh,
star.
no, not this one. And of course.
Immediately getting hit.
Yeah, don't even get to see the first banana. Now, careful, because I do drop you right next to this thing, so don't hold right. Also, don't get yourself killed right next to this one rat.
Even though they were charitable with that one DK barrel right there, so...
Yeah, so in case you do screw up, then you can at least get
You're safe.
Dixie back.
Why don't you switch to me and let me do this one?
I got... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I will
I
then.
got it. No, you don't, Fibber.
I had it, then I lost it. Carefully. This will be the last time we backtrack to this.
Hopefully.
Oh, I
And
know.
I love
so.
how Kitty just kind of.
He just apparently flies in the air without any logic. Nintendo logic, that is. Go for it.
Alright, let's do it!
Yeah, and I can just sit here and eat.
Thankfully, they give you, like, plenty of time for, these bananas. I was about to say, they're taking it rather easy on me right now.
Well, hopefully, because this is one of the harder ones.
Yeah, honestly, like, these are never easy. If you have an easy time with these, you must be God.
Yes, either that or extremely lucky.
Extremely lucky is what I usually am. But we're away!
And we're done already with the first stage. Luckily.
Took a little bit longer than we wanted to because we had to retry both bonuses.
Yep, skipping that. And now for the race. Okay, now this one's a pain.
The race is only really mandatory if you're going for 100%, but we'll be coming back to this in our side quest.
Yeah,
videos.
because basically what we're doing right now...
Switch to me real quick.
Yeah. What we're trying to do
Because
right
we need
now
to bounce.
is just to
Not
get
like
everything
him,
in the
we
levels.
need to actually bounce off a water.
There you go.
There we go!
Yeah, we're just trying to get all the bonuses and everything, so... Oh, there he goes. Skype fail. Sorry for the extra noise in the background. And yet, he's still playing. But, to explain what we were trying to say before, basically, we're just going to try to go for 100% in these levels, and then there's any extra side quests like
You
the
there?
race. Yeah, I'm here. But if there's any extra side quests like the race, we'll come back to that after we get everything else on the level. Because sometimes these will take a very long time. Well, at least I got the bonus. And then there you go again. Technical issues. And unfortunately, the Skype sounds with it. Well, at least it's still able to play the game. Yay, checkpoint! Now that timer on the bottom, when it says BR like that, I do believe that's just telling what your time is when you hit a checkpoint. That timer, you need to get 1 minute and 5 seconds to actually win this race. Otherwise, yeah. You're not gonna win. Oh, careful. I didn't mean to go that far. You gotta go back to this. And bounce. And now we'll give you another bonus. Oh, come on, Wade. Seriously, get back on. Okay. That lag. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, sorry, tech burp.
Now, I failed that bonus back there. I don't think we can get back to it, so we'll have to come back for it. The one with the bees. And these jumpy guys.
Speaking of the red bees, where did they go? Like, did we glitch them off screen?
Good question. I don't know.
But, after the G, you want to switch to me real quick.
Yeah, I just want to get out of the water. Because you can't switch in water, I believe, easily. Well, not in this level.
Oh, damn it!
Well, looks like I'm just finishing the stage.
We missed the DK coin, unfortunately.
Well, we have to come back to that level anyway, so at the end of the video, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. In a speed montage, this kind of thing. But now we have squeals on wheels, and this one's going to be funny.
Yes.
Because, you see those gauges? We want it to be completely green, and it'll turn green once we have killed all the rats on the wheels. And the only way to kill said rats on wheels is to throw really heavy tin barrels at them. Awesome.
Or if you just find a standard barrel laying around, like my DK barrel, use that. Anything to kill the rats.
Yep. It can be rather simple, and at times rather hard. But, for the most part, it's going to be simple.
Yeah, basically.
The gimmicks of these stages aren't the problem. It's usually the stage themselves as opposed to the gimmicks inside them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because, this stage is pretty substandard, and I thought I jumped on him, not into him.
Oh well, at least they give you another barrel right there.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna happen.
They make me horrible at jumps due to button delay. Fucker. Ah!
You gotta be kidding. Well, at least I could jump over. And fly, it helps me with lag.
Yep.
See? I get the benefit.
I just get the size benefit.
That's all, yeah. You're the fatty one in this equation.
I can crush the big guys that you can't. Yay for this one. This one is actually kind of a headache, honestly. Like, they don't give you many stars to collect, but those things have a really weird hit detection on landing.
Yeah.
Like, if you hit the very bare corner of them, you're kind of boned.
Alright, get up there. Thank you. Now, you should be coming up very soon. Yep, there's a checkpoint. Usually you're right next to a checkpoint.
Yeah. Mine's a little jumpy because I guess your gameplay's ahead of mine, but...
I guess, yeah. Well, it's a good thing since I'm recording this.
Yeah. So any screw-ups we have are probably going to be my fault, and we need to get me, so...
Yep.
I am mandatory!
Ammo! Oh, wow, that's a perfect time to freeze on me, game. In midair.
Come get me!
There
Switch.
you go. No. I want to get you up here. There we go.
I don't think we can switch on such a small platform, so yeah.
No, you can't. I thought you could for a sec. You could try,
And
but... And
No.
miss.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to be on the other platform to throw me up there.
And nope.
There we go.
And we have another bonus.
Alrighty.
So far, we're already coming back to one stage. Let's try to make it 2 here.
Yeah, okay, this is probably one of the worst Green Banana challenges for me so far. Because it's so easy
Yeah.
to jump off the platform. That, and sometimes...
Basically, the idea is to keep jumping on one until it appears on another. That way, you can just like quickly collect any that are on that one particular wheel.
Oh, you didn't finish. No!
I got it.
No, you didn't. On my
Yes, I
end,
did.
you got nothing. We lost. Well, we'll come back to that one right away.
Well, I got it. I got the coin for it, dude.
That is really odd, because no, you didn't on my end. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll fix that later, probably. I'm gonna just try to get you up there myself. Nope, you're
But
too
yeah,
fat.
This is weird because I'm getting the DK coin right now. I'm going to stop moving for a sec.
I would definitely do that, because I don't
I'm
know
going to switch to you. I'm going to switch to you. Don't move. Where are you?
I am right next to you.
Okay, and go to your right.
Yeah, I'm right near the bonus, basically.
You're now carrying a tin barrel.
Just through it. Do another one.
Go left. Where are you?
Basically, to the left of the checkpoint. So, yeah, this is really screwed up.
Stop. Switch back to me.
Nope,
Drop it.
down here.
Drop it. Switch to me.
I did.
Switch again.
This is really funky.
There we go. I'm in control again.
Yeah, but the
This
problem is, where
weird.
are you?
I'm further in the stage, so let's just go off of me for now. Jesus, this
No,
is
no,
weird.
no, swap back to me. You need to.
I got the bonus coin, dude.
No, you need to, but no, swap back to me. You just backtracked. Swap back.
I'm not backtracking, I promise.
Swap, no, yes, you are. Please swap back. Do it.
I did.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do, if I can't get in that bonus we were just at before,
Just got hit.
I am just going to, just get us to the end of the stage.
You got hit, dude.
Which is fine, because I'm still controlling it. Alright, we're just going to the end.
It's so weird
I know, it is.
because I'm
Die
now
red.
like throwing a simple barrel at a wall waiting for you now.
This is a real problem. One of us is ahead in the game, the other one is back behind.
So I'm just going to go and complete the stage and wait.
Yeah, I would do that, but don't get the flag. Because in case I get a bonus or something that warps you out of there, that'd be really awkward if you're actually in the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Well, this is strange.
here you go, B. Which is funny, because we didn't have this problem the last time we had this recorded. Why is
I
this
know.
happening now?
Like seriously, I think it might be the connection we had to uncheck.
Yep. Probably is, which is the problem, because it's the only connection that's working at the moment.
Yeah, we're going to see what we can do about that. So this is only a temporary diversion.
Yes. Anyways,
Fortunately,
we're
only temporary.
about ready to finish the stage. Just need to get, I think, one more of those gates unlocked down there, and we should be fine. Alright, I want to go over here first to get the barrel. I actually have to describe this stuff to you now, because you don't even know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm still moving along the stage.
Yeah, you just can't say
Alone,
what I'm
'cause
doing.
you ended up killing yourself on my side. I wish I could show you this, dude. It's really weird.
It's just
And now I'm
weird
dropping down.
It was really weird for me because you were backtracking a heck of a lot. Oh crap!
I'm now falling all the way down, and now I got the bird.
Wow, you're really ahead then, because I'm actually about to get to that point. Here we
And
go.
I just got us 3 extra lives for the bird. Just
Oh.
don't get hit, because if we do,
Yeah, that's
you better
not
hope
gonna
it's near
count.
the end of the screen. So,
Ah, die rat. Well, now I got the bird,
all right,
and we spelled Kong.
okay, we'll jump into the flag.
Ah, the bird died.
We'll jump into the flag at the same time. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
we have to come back to that stage apparently because of stupid.
are you in
internet
the lead or
problems.
am I?
You are.
Okay. We're gonna be right back, guys. We gotta solve this little hiccup.
Yep. So we'll be back in a minute.
Sorry about that, everyone. We seem to have fixed it. Now let's get on with springing spiders.
We don't know what the heck is going on our ends, but all I gotta say is, if this is gonna keep on happening, this is gonna be one of the weirdest LPs ever.
I know, because then we're both going to have to be playing the stage at the exact same time, and
Which is a problem because some of us will be ahead, some of us will be behind. It's like, how does that work?
yeah,
At least it didn't die from the ref.
I think I know what happened. It started acting weird when when it started like freeze framing, right?
Yeah, it's something dealing with that.
Because Hamachi disconnected real quick.
Oh, whoa! You kidding me?
No, I saw your ball turn red.
That must have been from the Skype screw-ups. Our internets were dying.
Anyway, we figured out why it happened. Now we have Squawk, so happy times.
Squawks
Right.
is awesome.
Indeed. I love Squawk. Squawks is by far my favorite animal ever.
Yeah.
And this is a him-only route, but we can actually hit the bonus here. And you can actually get it from it the other way, but this one's a lot easier. And this bonus is a bitch.
Oh god, I hate this one.
Now, Squawks handles really well, considering, but with all the small spaces you are going to have to take him through for this bonus, it's kind of really annoying. And at least we got the button delay down. Like, it's
Yeah.
almost as if there is no button delay right now.
Which is really good because of the fact that that is one of the worst things that'll screw us up in this game, because I know I did that to you a lot last night.
Yeah.
Oh, good! We can
Almost.
get this on our first try. Yes!
Oh.
We did.
Haha. Win.
So much winning.
It took a while the first time we tried it, but
Oh god, yeah, it took us at least 3 tries.
Fox. Okay. And up and down. Now the gimmick for this stage are the spiders, obviously,
Yeah.
and they're rather fun to use. However, some of the jumping you want to be very careful of.
And as you saw, there are 2 different types. There's the little purple ones here that will only jump when you're on them, and then there's yellow ones that will always be jumping, so those ones you just have to time your jumps with.
Damn it.
We want that.
Okay. All right. This one's going to be a little bit difficult. I need to throw her up there. Yeah. Here
Perfect. And then this is also difficult because, yeah, that could happen.
we go. Okay, you do it.
Let's say
You got
the
it.
barrel respawns. There we go.
go. I thought for a second I need to throw you up
No,
there.
no, no, barrel. Now go and throw me up there.
There we go.
And it also gives you a free TNT, so you don't even have to worry about going through the other half of the stage. Yay.
Yayness. And now it's just as simple as us going through this normally.
Basically.
And remember to hit that so we can get up here and grab the N. And also, life.
Where did you miss the... Oh, yeah, we missed the O from going the squawk-only path.
Yeah,
Oh, well. We don't
Oh,
need
well.
all the letters. It's not
Don't
Donkey Kong
care.
Country Returns.
I know.
If
I
it
never
was, that'd
finished that game, by the way. That game was actually pretty hard.
That is a hard game, yes. I praise Retro Studios for doing that, but they made it, I think, a little too hard for people who just get into the series. That's
Yeah.
why Super Kong is there. I hate that thing.
Now, if you pay attention to the leaves up there, you see something in them. Jump up right here and then move. It's called a swooper, and he's a bit of a dick later on.
See
in
that
the
guy.
game.
But yeah, that's true.
Bonus. 30 stars. Not hard. Especially this one. Except I'm going to have to switch over to you, Lester. You know what to do.
Yep. Need to float.
Only she can do this. I think there is one pixel of animation in the jump where Kitty can grab all of them in one go.
Yeah, but you have to be really, really tricky with the timing, so I just use Dixie if you can.
I think Kitty might have enough time to do the jump twice, barely.
Nope, nothing there.
Nope.
Looks like they would put something there, too.
Yep.
Some weird secret.
Alright. Oh,
No.
I'm in control, my bad.
You give
Now,
give
Brash's cabin is only if you beat his time in the race. But here's Bobbing Barrel Brawl. This one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's another one of these stages. Fortunately, we don't have those red-ass bees coming after us. However, we cannot touch the water due to Snapjaw from the second game. He's kind of back with a vengeance. Now, Ellie has a new power. She can gather water and fire it, which is pretty awesome.
And it's gonna be really helpful later on, too. Like, for this, for example. Shooting up. That is it's really, really needed for a lot of these bonuses.
And as you can see, Snapjaw is just hungrily sitting there waiting for us. And now, the first bonus of the stage is up here. No!
Don't fall in the water.
He is waiting for us.
He will bite you.
And to find the coin for this one is a little hard because I don't think they actually introduced the gimmick of the stage yet. That's way too far, I can't do that.
Yeah, you can throw the bales off like that, but you have to see it. Otherwise, it'll just go right off screen. Oh, you got lucky you made that jump.
Yeah. There we go.
Unfortunately, Snapjaws is here too.
Yep. He's your penalty for jumping in the water like a derp.
Yep.
Hello, Bee.
Goodbye,
Oh,
Bee.
Now, she can still, yeah, it's a she. She can still gather up barrels like usual. So she's actually a many-trick pony.
That's why before we were saying Ellie's gonna be probably one of the most useful animals in the game because of all the different abilities.
Some of the most annoying.
Yeah.
Because of the lack of Rambi and the fact that she kind of replaced Rambi, if you couldn't tell. She is the tank of the game now, and she's a rather wussy tank at that.
Yeah, in a way.
Now, the fun part about having the animal barrels, like where we actually become the animals, we're not going to be able to tell who's who for a second. So, if we get confused at any point, please forgive us.
Yeah, since you don't know if you're Dixie or Kitty when you're playing as this. The only way you know is if it's two-player.
Who touched the barrel first.
That's basically it. If you're playing two-player and you get confused, just tell them who's moving. Like right now, I ain't touching my controller.
Yeah, you don't want to kill any of these until now, so you can enter the water from a higher depth, and...
You only have one shot of that, too, so...
Unfortunately. But this one is pretty simple. You just have to jump, 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 done.
Luckily.
Yeah, if there were any more, I think Snapjaw would own me.
No, if that was basically one of those like banana challenges or something, that would have been one of the worst moves that Rare could have made.
Yeah, this is, while the N64 came out, is something interesting, because if you go to Wrinkly's save spot, you can actually see her playing N64 sometimes, and it has the Super Mario theme playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever going to be able to show that in the LP, but we're going to try.
Yeah, even if we can't, I'll make sure at least I can find a clip of it, because it's not going to be hard to find.
Yeah, but she's sitting there playing Super Mario 64, which is actually pretty interesting, considering, you know, Donkey Kong and Mario have always been rivals, so...
Yeah.
It's backwards.
It's kind of backwards, but at the same time, it's more of a plug for Nintendo, so...
Yeah.
Of course they're going to be putting their mainstream game that just released for the console as of this time.
I think this is one of the very last Super Nintendo games ever to hit the market.
Alright, right here, we have to come back to that. There's no way we can get across that water for now, so we have to skip it.
For the record, we're going to be doing all the side quest things like that after we complete all the main worlds, so, yeah. But time for the boss, Arch's Ambush.
Now this boss, I remember as a kid, this was a pain. It took me about 10 minutes, I think, one try to actually beat this guy. And I don't even think even then I beat him. Okay, when he starts doing that, you want to hide in this right-hand corner of the screen. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This is going to be fun with Kitty.
Yeah.
The preferred character for this fight is by far Dixie, because she holds the barrels above her head. Whereas Kitty, you have to throw them up very accurately. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to see like that.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. He has a safe spot directly below his face, fortunately. There we go. After the second hit, he'll start spitting out these little poison ball thingies, and they bounce. The first one isn't hard to dodge, but you always want to remember your safe spot is the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, but the other thing you have to do... Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
See, Kitty
cries like a baby.
Well, he is a toddler. I mean,
that's exactly what I mean, yeah. But, yes. Now, the tricky thing about this fight as well is... What the heck?
Hell? Well, that was interesting.
Glitch.
Wow.
What?
Wow. It begins. It begins.
Well, there are some glitches I've never seen in this game before.
I thought the Super Nintendo was basically dry of all
Oh
glitches.
god! You stupid spider. That was terrible. Now, I was trying to say this before, I'm gonna try again. The tricky thing about jumping up there to get that barrel is, for the most part, you're gonna be jumping on his feet just to get up there. The hitbox for that is kind of unpredictable at times, so you'll
in the face.
You might bounce on his feet, or you might get killed by them. You won't know until you jump on him.
The game will decide.
Which is really stupid, yes.
This is interesting.
Actually, I'm gonna wait for him this time. Die!
See, it's a lot easier for her.
Yeah, because all you gotta do is just jump. And you can also float on him, so you don't have to worry about missing your jump. So for the most part, I'm gonna try to beat this fight. I thought I was gonna get hit there by his stupid feet again. Oh, no.
Nope.
Idiot.
There you go. Boink.
Oh, no, he's already firing.
Forgot
about that. Okay, now
he starts spitting out more, and the bottom right-hand corner is definitely your safe spot.
Big time.
I don't think the left corner is that safe.
Oh, no! Well, I can survive this, it's just more tedious.
Yeah. This is definitely a Dixie boss fight.
Okay, that is also a dickish move, because he was right next to me.
Drop it!
I know, I'm trying to. I couldn't drop it for some odd reason.
Hold down and just let go of the Y button.
Okay, there you go. Oh, stop bouncing me!
Drop it. There you go.
Okay.
Like, drop the barrel.
There you go.
Those will destroy your barrels.
Yes, they will, as you just saw before. And there you go, we're done.
And instead of a coin, we get a patch.
Some bosses will give you a bonus coin. Some of them will give you a patch. The patch bosses are more required. So, try to get those as much as you can.
Alright. Now, we're going to do a quick speed through of getting the other bonuses. So, yeah, we will be right back.
Okay, now with all those done, we will come back to the race at a later time. For now, we're just focusing on
stages, the stage aspect of the worlds.
Yeah, which basically is just the bonus games and then the DK coins.
And right quick, we are going to go turn in that patch to Funky. Funky!
Yes, because every single time you get a new thing like the patch, you get an upgrade to your boat.
Oh yeah, that is just what I needed.
Just what I needed!
Hang on for a couple seconds, Kongs, and I'll get you a cool new tub for your rub-a-dub-dub. And he's clearly working on something. But we have a new vehicle, the hovercraft.
Yes, how he gets this technology with wood, I don't know.
Now, what the hovercraft does is not only does it go faster, but it also hops over rocks. So, our first thing we want to do is come over here to this bonus concave. Yay for Simon Says. I think it's me this time, so...
It is.
B-A-B-X.
There we go.
Awesome.
And so with that, we'll conclude another video. Because We're just doing a world of video to make it 10 times easier.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed our failure of emulator failure.
Awesome. Also, a thing to note is this is where you can deviate from which stages you do next. We're going to do these. So next time we are going to do Cotton Top Cove. Until next time, this has been Fenrir.
And Sonic Ghost.
Take care, everyone.